Well, there was no shortage of boots on the ground today in Te Karaka as volunteers started clearing up the mud that enveloped the tiny township. The community has lost one of its own, 64-year-old John Coates, whose son describes him as a good old bugger, a community man who was well respected by the town and who loved it right back. Alice Wilkins reports.
John Coates was a third-generation farmer in Te Karaka. Playing for the local rugby club, he was well known around town, and he loved his home.
There's good people live in the area. I think a lot of it's probably hereditary, our family, roots, if you like to put it that way. It's not a bad place to live, it's a good place to live.
Today we went to visit John's son Guy. The pair lived side by side down the same road. Guy didn't want to speak on camera, but told us on the night of the storm he said to his dad to meet him up the drive by the mailbox. When he got there, John wasn't there. Guy Coates said he never stopped trying to rescue his dad. When he went back, he just couldn't find him. When he did, it was too late, so he waited there with his dad, John, until the floodwaters had receded enough and he could bring him out.
We were a bit devastated with the loss of one of our community members, and I think we're all still trying to move through those motions as well. But yeah, we know that things are going to get better.
Today there are almost more diggers in Te Karaka than residents, as well as locals getting to work to start shifting the mud. There were also plenty of helpers who'd travelled out from the city, like Trevor Hawkins.
I just know how people appreciate it. It's been quite humbling, really, because of the amount of people that we don't know, just turned up.
44 Te Karaka properties are yellow stickered. This community might have been struck badly, but just as John Coates said, there's good people live in the area. And that's why his son Guy says John will be brought back here to be laid to rest.
OK, Alice, looks like a lot of silt to be moved in Tairāwhiti.
Yes, Laura, enough silt to fill around 200 Olympic swimming pools is thought to sit around Te Karaka, around Gisborne residential areas and down by the river in Gisborne where we are near Vogel Street, where a bit of a clean-up of some of that silt and mud has already begun. 149 properties in Gisborne have been yellow stickered, 9 have been red stickered.
Alice Wilkins, thanks for the update.